Dude, the amount of track that you get just by changing the tempo of your line work. I mean, I love death metal, but death metal is like such a accurate microcosm. It's such a perfect, accurate analogy for how to remain within the consistency and the particularities of your aesthetic vision while also like framing out similarities to other things and structuring pattern types like an A B pattern or a like that would maybe be like two types of lines or like a wash haze, like if you put a wash haze down and then put two lines over it. I mean, it's like it's like the difference between like some like Immortal and Deeds of Flesh or something. It's like, I mean, Deeds of Flesh, it's like there's no guitar solos. Like you listen to Gradually Melted or Reduced to Ashes. It's like that is not guitar solo music. And I've always thought that, always, but since the time that I've been listening to this music and enjoying it and using it to structure my philosophy about drawing, that stuff like Morbid Angel and Deicide is like way scarier in a lot of ways than brutal death metal, or like like actually just no guitar solos, balls to the wall, guttural, just like kind of stuff. So I think that somebody like Agnes Martin is maybe intuitively, you know what? I think that Agnes Martin is Deicide. Agnes Martin is Serpents of the Light. Um, Deeds of Flesh is. I feel like Deeds of Flesh is like a Thomas Nuskowski kind of person. Like. Or maybe like in Veracity, exposing the semi-humans, like in Veracity, whatever, like, you know, tone and tone and violence and line work. I like brutal death metal because the it's almost like you get like so much stuff in just a small section of a small meter of music. You can have like several uh uh incantations or subversions. I mean, you can hear a pattern and then hear a kind of shift version of that pattern. Um and then you can jump to the next little stage of the music and it might be something from even earlier in the song. But you know what? Actually, I'm thinking about it now. I think that the most relevant comparison in between like drawing full time, no bullshit, like I'm not drawing as preparation for something else, like drawing. Like you're a drawer. Like we're talking about the Amy Silman drawing versus painting distinction where people who draw like don't know what they're doing and they have to constantly put shit together to see what makes sense to them to draw. um I also think that part of draw maybe something that I would add to that is that drawing is like people who have to go out places and get shit, and whatever that means to you. I mean, that's what it means to you, but fuck, where was I going? Oh, duration. Drawing, if you're a full-time drawer, that shit is all about duration. And that's the same kind of shit that you deal with inside of death metal. I don't even think black metal is like that. I think that death metal is like like, okay, you want to like this, so you spend time liking it in the same way that you might not know how to factor a polynomial and then spend time figuring out how to do that. So, and that's the love of the game. That's what it is. It's the absolute fucking love of the game. I mean, because you're gonna listen to, like, I'm looking like Brodekin, or, just like maybe Severe Torture or something like that. You're in it for the long haul. You have to really kind of get to a place in the middle of an album where you're bored or something, and you learn how to like it. And that could, you know what that could be? It could be that you're special needs, and that's fine too, because I'm special needs and everybody loves me. So if that happens to you, you're gonna be fine. But yeah, drawing is death metal. Death metal is drawing. The same kind of patience required is there. I mean, I draw some pretty. I draw some sort of like depraved edgelord shit. I mean, I have extremely personal reasons for doing things like that. I mean, and I'm gonna stick to it. Like, I don't think that I really give a shit about that characterization. I'm being dead ass. I'm being dead ass for real. A lot of that is just that. A lot of that is that I am, as a former severely mentally ill person, and now a reformed, like, just kind of secretly, sometimes outwardly mentally ill person. I fucking give myself the right to act up in certain ways, um, especially with just what I put into drawings. So that's my thing, and I'm gonna keep everybody away from it. And drawing and death metal is kind of autistic in the same way. I mean, I don't care, dude. I'll say it. Like, these are schizo, autism. Like, who gives a shit? Like, shut the fuck up. So, I death metal is schizo and autistic. I mean, a lot of the stuff, like, they don't even care. I mean, they don't even care what they're talking about. Um, and I've been accused of that too. I mean, like, my mom is a hardcore, like, symbolist. Like, everything in her universe means something or relates to something else. And my universe kind of looks like that, but it's really not that. Like, hers is kind of like, okay, like, I'm, as a person, looking out into the world and finding things that are relevant to me. And my thing is that, like, I am the world. I am in the world. I am the world. My experience is so decentralized that things just kind of pool in my head, and I have to draw to not even make sense of it. Like, that's a very particular thing. I'm not drawing to make sense of the world. I'm drawing to be in the world. So it's not like it's a biological function. It's not like something that, you are born and then do. And this is maybe my mythology, but it's not something that you're born and then make a decision to do. It's something that you do because you're born. So that is the distinction there. It's a biological output. It doesn't have fucking jack shit to do with, wanting anything other than to see drawings. So it's like that Richard Tuttle video where he's like, at the end of the day, I simply need to see a good picture. It's like that. And this is why I'm a real one. It's also the reason that I'm highly dysfunctional and am not able to maintain a presence online with any kind of consistency at all. The curse here is that, though, that is absolutely that is the undeniable truth. The other ways that I exist because of that make it so that, like, sometimes good things happen to me. And that's my thing about, like, brute force and ignorance, is that you can get things will happen to you, dude. It's like, as long as you're doing what you want to be doing and not, like, completely locked into it in a concrete way that makes it so you can't move around or grow or see things that you want to do, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be absolutely fine. Like, you can do a show or, it's like fucking do anything. Like go print a book out. Like who gives a shit? Like I really don't trust people who wouldn't draw on a desert island. I don't fucking trust people who don't draw privately. I don't fucking trust people who don't do that, okay? So to me there's a big difference in between drawing like performative male matcha tea drawers and like these fucking hardcore death metal drawers. Hardcore death metal drawer skaters, like fuck up scum pieces of shit, asexual pieces of shit who don't fucking know how to do anything except make this stupid picture bullshit. So, and that being said, I'm not self-deprecating. I'm a god, and all the people who draw and are fucking grody and stupid and fucked up and mentally, like slow or whatever, we're all geniuses. We will inherit the earth because we can have fun with sticks and stones and little pieces of marble and we'll break into your house and attack you. So don't fuck with drawers.